Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fremont Eagles Network for tonight's broadcast of an IHSAA girls basketball contest between the JV teams of the host Fremont Eagles and the visiting Angola Hornets. I'm Jonah Pentecost here at the beautiful campus of Fremont High School as both teams warm up for the matchup tonight. Both teams are reaching the midpoint of the regular season, and this is when things really start to heat up as you see the best players on the JV teams competing for a spot on varsity when the playoffs arrive.
Let's meet the starting lineup. First,
and we're going to get right into the lineups. Starting with the Angola Hornets.
Sophomore Madison Cameron. Number 15, freshman Carly Gillen. 24, freshman Bailey Ullman. Number 30, a freshman Anna McClure. Number 43, a sophomore, Isabel Menard. Starting for the Lady Eagles. Number 1, junior, Alexis Hayes. Number 14, a sophomore, Chloe Hilbert. Number 20, a junior, Michaela Gumbo. Number 22, a sophomore, Rhiannon Gebhardt. And number 50, a sophomore, Elizabeth Curry.
And here we go. Looks like we're about to get things going here. Alexis Hayes will be doing the jump for Fremont. Seven-minute quarters for JV as compared to 8 minutes for the varsity. Angola controls the tip and gets things going quickly. And it is stolen by Gumbel, but she fell out of bounds. Possession will go back to the Hornets. Angola will inbound. Shoot up a quick three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Gebhardt. She'll get it over to Hilvers, who will bring it down the court. Loses the handle. And there's a foul, not sure on who. And it will be on Fremont. Hornets will get the possession right back. Hornets set up the play. Look inside, kick it back out. Pass all the way across the court. Back to the corner. She'll drive inside, quick pass, and it's stolen by Gumbel again, but she'll lose the handle. And number 15 for the Hornets will get the ball. And she'll travel promptly. Back and forth here as it's a game of defense so far. Still 0-0 with about a minute gone in this quarter. They'll get it into Gumbel. She'll pass over to Hilvers, over to Hayes. She'll pass to Gebhardt, all the way to Curry, and they'll put it in. Quick passes where all 5 of the starters held onto the ball for a quick score by Libby Curry to put the Eagles up 2-0 in this opening quarter. Hornets go inside, kick it out. They'll put up a quick three, off the mark, rebounded by Gebhardt for Fremont. Hayes will bring it up, pass it back to Gebhardt, over to Hilvers. Quick steal by number 43 for the Hornets, over, and count the basket. Get the basket and a free throw to go with it. I apologize to the Angola fans for not knowing the names as of right now. I do not have a roster with me. I will grab one of those at halftime and try to rectify that mistake. Number 30 for the Hornets. Put it the free throw, and it's off, but they get the rebound. They lose it, and it's rebounded by Fremont. Gumble brings it up quickly, looking for someone. Over to Hayes, back to Gumble. And ill-advised pass goes out of bounds, but it was tipped. So ball will stay over here. Gumble inbound to Hayes. Over to Gebhardt. Down low to Curry, but it was tipped, and they'll keep it in. Nice play by number 24 for the Hornets. Down low, wide open for two, and it's off the mark, but she'll get her own rebound. Miss again, and jump ball. Possession will go to Fremont. Substitute for Fremont, number 10, Hallie Shrewsburg, point guard. She'll bring it down the court, gets double teamed. Hayes will lose the handle, and Fremont will Angola will quickly bring it back down and get the basket. So good 4-0 run here for the Hornets to go up 4-2 in the quarter with about 4.5 minutes left. And a foul. A little aggressive there, trying to intercept the pass as the Hornet ran into Alexis Hayes. Fremont will inbound near the scorer's table. Ball gets inbound to Shrewsburg. She'll bring it down, gets bodied, and they'll call the foul. We're at 2 fouls apiece for each team in this first quarter. Something I've noticed watching these JV girls basketball games is there'll be a lot of fouls for some reason, even more than y'all see in boys varsity games sometimes. Guess that just means they're being aggressive, but you wouldn't think. Yep, and Libby Curry will try to get the pass out, but took one too many steps, and possession goes back to the Hornets. Number 24 kicks it out to number 20 for three, and missed it, but they get the rebound. Steal by Shrewsburg. She'll get it out, but okay, a whole lot happened right there. Shrewsburg got the steal, but then it was, when she passes, picked off by a Hornet who promptly went over and back over the line. So possession still ends up with Fremont. Substitute will come in. Number 42, Anna Mores for Fremont. Hayes will put up the shot, will get blocked, but Mores will get the rebound. Makes a pass, big lob, intercepted by the Hornets. They'll bring it down, and foul on number 10, Hallie Shrewsburg for Fremont. Went up to block the ball and got a little bit of wrist instead. Number 30 hits her first shot. If she hits the second one, she'll put Angola up to a 2-possession lead, 6-2. And it's off the mark, but ball goes all over the place. Angola ends up with the ball. They'll dribble around the key, set up a play, do some misdirection. They'll shoot the three again, and off the back iron. Rebounded by Hayes. Ill-advised pass, easy layup for the Hornets, but they miss. Hayes hits up with the rebound again. I'm not keeping track, but she's got to have about 5 rebounds by now. Another ill-advised pass by Fremont, and this time Angola doesn't capitalize, but there'll be a foul. A lot of turnovers and missed layups here early in this one. The game remains close, 3-point margin. Hornets 5-2 with about 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Michaela Gumble will come out for the Eagles, and coming in is number 40, Erica Kane. Wide open in the corner for three. Got it. Big shot for the Hornets as they go up 8-2. Shrewsbury brings it up the court. Gets it over to Hayes. Back to Shrewsbury. Looks for three, but gets double teamed. Hayes for the jump shot. Off the mark. And rebounded by 24 for the Hornets. They'll bring it up quickly before the defense can get set. Wide open in the corner again, but they won't take the shot. Instead, they'll drive. Number 20 goes up, and just off the mark. Good take, though. Rebounded by number 50, Libby Curry for the Eagles. Long pass, intercepted by the Hornets, but they lose it. And there will be a foul on Alexis Hayes on the Eagles. So it's only the first, just as I was saying about the aggression in JV girls basketball. The Eagles already have 5 fouls in the first quarter, on their way to a double bonus by the time the half ends. Number 15 will drive, try to pass it inside, and the foul down low. I believe that'll be Alexis Hayes again. They will inevitably bring her out and substitute number 14, Chloe Hilvers. They'll get it in, pass it around the corner a little bit. Number 20 will drive, kick it back out. Number 30 will drive, kick it out again. Number 20 will drive, go up for the jumper, and just missed. But they get the rebound, and that falls. Good rebound and put back by the Hornets. And they're up 8 points, 10-2 in this first quarter. Kane will dribble around the side. Back to Kane, and she lost the handle. Hornets quickly bring it back, go up for the layup, and missed. But they get the rebound again, easy layup. All of a sudden, the Hornets are up 12-2 in this contest. Another steal. The Hornets defense is playing lockdown, and they're getting points off turnovers. Shrewsbury will have the foul, but stops the shot from going in, and the Hornets will have 2 free throws coming up. Two shots for number 30 for the Hornets. First one's up, off the back iron, no good. Number 20 will come out for the Hornets. Second one is good. And number 23 for the Hornets will come in for number 30 for the Hornets. Libby Curry will have it for the Eagles, passes it to Mores. She'll go up and misses, blocked, but she goes up again and gets the shot to fall. What a play by the transfer student out of Brazil. That's right, we have 2 transfer students on this Lady Eagles basketball team. Mores from Brazil and Sarah Vigano from Italy. So Mores will get the 2 points and puts up a free throw, which is off the mark, but it looks like we had a lane violation. Hornets will bring it back up. Yep, she looks like she traveled. Fremont Nutrition right here in Fremont will be starting cardio drumming next Monday. Cardio drumming on Monday at Fremont Nutrition, new business here in Fremont, so don't forget about that. That'll be interesting. Mores brings it down low, passes it over to Libby Curry. Hornets contest the ball and get the turnover. Bring it down quickly, go up, and no good. Ball rolls around everywhere, and we'll have a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to the Hornets. Only about 20 seconds left in this quarter. So try to get one last shot off. They look down, over to the corner, three, just off the mark, but they get the rebound again. Another three, same person, also off. Rebound goes to Anamores, and it'll be about 10 seconds left as Fremont tries to get it down quickly. They'll get it down over to Kane, who goes up, just off the mark. Hornets will try to get back quickly. They got the shot off, but it was just off. Just off the back iron. And that'll do it for our first quarter. The Hornets lead 13-4. Hornets clearly showing their annual play style here in this one. Aggressive defense, points off turnovers, and they've made very good use of that. And they've racked up the fouls on Fremont. They're already in the bonus just going into the second quarter. They've got 3 different players on the court with at least 2 points. And a couple on the bench with some too, as I believe. Eagles coming off a very close win against Cherubusco yesterday as they were down 12 points at one point in the early stages of the game, but came all the way back to getting a back and forth fourth quarter, which ended up in an Eagle victory by 3 points. The JV is 10-5 and look to continue that winning trend, but the Hornets also looking to make things difficult for them as they get another steal for the easy layup, and it's in. Hornets are making things very difficult for the Eagles on defense right now. Shrewsbury will bring it down quickly. Pass it back up to Mores. Lob pass to Hilvers, and it's stolen again, but tipped out of bounds. Fremont will get the ball back as they try to get something going here. Libby Curie with it down low. Pass it to Mores, who will go up again. Misses. Rebound goes to Angola. They'll try to bring it down quickly. Slow things down a little bit. Set up the offense. Oh, wide open under the basket for 2. Big mistake by the Eagles there on defense. There was nobody within 10 feet. Shrewsbury gets double teamed and another steal. Another layup attempt and gets the basket. This first half could not be going more well for the Hornets. I believe that's the 3rd basket they've gotten with the and one, as they look to go up 16 points in this first half. Shots up, off the back iron, but another rebound to Angola. They're winning the steal and the rebound battle by a dense margin. Big steal by Shrewsbury, streaking down the court, and she will get the basket to go. Good steal by Shrewsbury to hope to turn some momentum there. She came flying out of nowhere. They got a shooter open in the corner, but they'll pass inside. Back inside, wide open. Jump shot is good, and Fremont will call a timeout to try to stem the bleeding here as the Hornets go up 21-6. Shout out to our producer, Mr. Kiesbert, who makes everything run here, gets all the equipment set up, and runs everything for us, so we don't have to have any responsibility. And our cameraman, or should I say camera woman, Emily Myers, doing a great job on the camera over there. You'll be able to hear her voice during the varsity game as she'll be doing the play-by-play for that game. As the varsity will tip off at approximately 7:30 tonight. As we'll have the fabled rivalry matchup between the Angola Hornets and the Fremont Eagles. The Fremont-Angola rivalry is an interesting one because unlike a lot of rivalries where one team wins one year, the other team the next, Angola usually gets the better of the Eagles, but it remains a rivalry both because of location and every now and then the little guy, the Fremont Eagles, gets a win, usually to a packed crowd, and keeps the rivalry alive. There'll be a tie-up near the center line, and a possession arrow goes to the Hornets. The Hornets can go to 4 times the Eagles lead with a 3. They shoot a 3, and in and out. Looks like it was off the face of Mores for Fremont, out of bounds. Ball will stay on this side. Eagles hoping for a stop on defense and get some points off that stop. Wide open 3, nobody even covered her, but off the mark. Rebounded by Shrewsbury. Gets double teamed, has to make an ill-advised pass, which is stolen. Don't have a lot of precision with the passes as of right now. Ill-advised pass by Angola. Rare one of those. And the ball will go back to Fremont. Couple subs coming in for the Hornets. Number 20 for number 10 and number 30 for number 23. Shrewsbury will bring it up the court once again. Facing a one-man press on her side of the court. Loses the ball off the foot. Stolen by her defender. And a travel. Got a little too excited there on the turnover. Shrewsbury bring it up once again against number 15, who got a steal last time. Passes it over to Gumble, who gets it down to Kane. Over to Mores, who will dribble down. Passes it over. Oh, off the foot once again. Good pass by Mores, but off the leg. And Angola will bring it down once again. Excellent ball handling by the Hornets. They're finding openings all over the place for scores. The Eagles are still looking for that hole in the Hornets defense, and they're not finding one. They'll kick it out to the top of the key for a 3, and it is just off the mark. And tipped out by the Hornets. Shrewsbury brings it up, gets bodied, and they will call it. Hornets playing pretty clean on defense so far. I believe they only have 4 fouls in this entire half.
Hey, how you doing? Good.
Ill-advised pass, but it is recovered by both teams. We'll have a tie-up. Ball will stay down here for possession arrow. Get it over to Shrewsbury. She gets double teamed again. Goes up for the jumper, but it's blocked. Number 24, tall player for the Hornets, gets the rebound. Long pass across the court. Back to the top of the key. 15 will drive. Pass it over to number 30 in the corner. Passes it back to 15. Back to the top of the key. Good movement by the Hornets. They'll go up and get it. Very efficient playmaking for the Hornets here in the first half, especially for a JV girls basketball team. Pass across the court to Kane, back to Gumble. She'll get bodied, but they will not call it. And we'll have a turnover as Gumble dropped the ball in the contact and it went out of bounds. And possession will go back to Angola. kick it out to the corner. She'll drive, and a reach in by Gumbel. Eagles one foul away from a double bonus with 3.5 minutes left in this half still. Number 20 with a chance to make it 25 points on the half. Makes that one. Gumbel will come out due to foul trouble. We'll bring in number 50, Libby Curry. Second shot is off the back iron, but rebounded by 24 for the Hornets. She'll pass it over the top of the key. A three. Almost banked it in and out. Rebounded by Moraes, and she'll get it over to Shrewsbury to bring it down. And loses the handle. Another easy layup by the Hornets. Some frustration for the Eagles offense, which doesn't make anything easier when they try to score. She loses it again. And the layup. She just got to settle down and let things transpire, but almost a steal there. Rebound, retaken by the Eagles. Moraes will try to bring it up. Loses her dribble and travels. Shrewsbury will come out for Fremont, and number 14, Chloe Hilvers, will come in. They'll also bring out Anna Moraes and bring in Alexis Hayes. For the Hornets, they'll have some subs of their own. Number 43 will come out. Hornets bring it up the court again. Pass inside, tipped away, but recovered, and a shooting foul. Good piece of ball movement that ends up on a possible 2 points for the Hornets. Decent student section we got for Fremont tonight. Shout out to them for coming out to most of these boys and girls basketball games, showing their support for the athletes. A lot of the guys in the student section tonight are boys basketball players for Fremont. When it's a boys game, the girls are there. Got a couple wrestlers there, a couple tennis players, baseball players, football players, all sorts of stuff. Second free throw is missed. They'll shoot the three from the corner. Good passing. Off the back iron, rebounded by Gebhardt for Fremont. With about 2 minutes left in this half. Hilvers will bring it down the court for Fremont. Another steal, but it's tipped out by the Hornets. Possession stays with Fremont. They'll get it to Gebhardt, back to Hilvers. Hilvers almost loses the ball out of bounds, gets it over to Hayes. Loses the ball. It's tipped away, and it'll stay with the Eagles. Angola's got a decent crowd on hand for this game. Steal by number 24 for the Hornets. She's been playing very good offensively and defensively for them. Get over to the corner, inside, and she'll go up and not get the shot, but gets her own rebound. Misses that one, and rebounded by Erica Kane. Another steal, wide open, nobody within half court, and they'll get it. A little bit of contact there, but nothing conclusive. Alexis Hayes will bring it down, back to Hilvers. She'll drive, and they will call a charge there. She came in a little hard. They clearly wanted a blocking call there, but the refs will call a charge, and possession will go back to the Hornets. Hornets will bring it up. 10 will get it inside of 24. Inside pass to 30 for the layup. Good ball movement there. They're really cutting down on these turnovers that Fremont's having trouble with. Hayes over to Curry. Drive. Gets tipped around, but back to Shrewsbury. Kane will take the jumper. Goes long. And stolen by Shrewsbury, but tips it out of bounds. There'll be less than a minute left in this half as the Hornets look to add to their lead before halftime. Long pass, 24 on the corner. Wide open for the three, number 23, and gets it to fall. I don't know if this is usually how their games go, but kind of surprised they don't have a ton of wins, but how well they're playing tonight. The pass inside to Hayes, tries to get it up and gets fouled. No basket, but she'll get 2 free throws coming up. You can tell Fremont's playing with an aura of frustration right now as not a lot's going their way. We'll try to look to reverse that in the second half, I'm sure. First shot's good. Second shot, in and out, and then in again. So she'll get both of them. Hornets slow things down a little bit as there's 20 seconds left in the half, probably looking for the last shot. Over in the corner, inside pass, back outside. Shoot a three, off the front rim, rebounded by Hayes. 10 seconds left for the Eagles. They got to get the ball down quickly and get a shot off. Inside pass to Kane. She'll get it up and scores. And the Hornets will not have enough time to score as the half ends. It's a good 4-0 run there for the Eagles, but that scoreboard still looms over them as the Hornets have a 25 margin over them, 35-10. The Eagles are going to have to get on a big run here to make things happen in the second half. And we'll see you in the second half.
How you doing, Chad?
Good, I didn't want to tell you anything, so it worked out.
We'll send it back to you.
Welcome back to Fremont Eagles Network and the campus of Fremont High School as we're getting set to go into the second half of this Fremont Angola JV basketball game. Hornets have a commanding lead and they get the ball, so we'll see what happens here. It is also halfway to tip-off of the varsity game tonight. And we'll see how that one goes. Should be a good one, but you never know. Steal by the Eagles, and they'll get a good start for them. See if they can capitalize. Sub in for the Eagles, Brayley Moss, number 30. Get it over to Libby Curry for two. With the bank. Angola will push the pace, get it back quickly. Open three in the corner, wide open. Just off the mark, but down foul by Moss down there and right into the basket. It's an easy 2 points and get a free throw. Number 43 doesn't get it to go. Let's get it. Fremont gets it over to Shrewsburg, who gets it, tipped and out of bounds. Look for an opening, and they'll check it down to Gephardt, who gets it back to Moss. Get it over to Curry, tipped. Goes back to Fremont. Long pass to Curry, goes up and just misses. Rebound goes to Elena Miller for Angola. She'll pass over to 43 for three, just off the mark. Rebounded by Gephardt. And looks like Fremont's content with the time go down a little bit, let Angola set up. Get it over to Gephardt, back to Moss. Doesn't find an opening, too many players. Oh, big block there. And Angola ends up with the ball with a breakaway. Ooh. And the foul will stop the 2 points guaranteed from coming and hold them to a potential 2 points, which a lot of people consider that a good foul. See how it turns out. Number 15 for the Hornets, Carly Gillen will shoot. Gets that one to bank in. Second one off the mark, but rebounded again by the Hornets. Get it over to the perimeter, dribble around a little bit. Look inside, back to the perimeter. 43 will drive the baseline. They'll kick it out, but drive, and just missed the basket. Rebound will go to number 22, Gephardt for the Eagles. Moss with it, gets it over to Hayes. Over to Gephardt, inside pass to Curry. Gets double teamed, has to kick it out. And the ball travels around a lot. Curry makes an ill-advised pass that's tipped. And ball will stay down on this side of the court. Shrewsbury will start out with the ball. Get it down to Gephardt, who almost loses the handle. Poorly aimed pass that Angola will end up with on the baseline. And they'll quickly bring it down the court. Looking for an open shooter. They got one, but she passes it around. Kicks it out, corner. And a blocking foul on Gephardt. Eagles racking up the fouls again. That'll be their third foul to Angola's goose egg.
Pretty good, how are you?
And another blocking foul on Gephardt again. That'll be her second foul of the game. Number 30 for the Hornets will inbound it. Anna McClure gets it in low, and they lose the handle, but keep it in bounds. Number 15 gets it 20, back to 15. Over to 43, back to 20 for 3. Off the front of the iron, but a rebound goes to the Hornets. Inside pass, blocked by the Eagles, but the Hornets get it back again for a wide open 3, and that one's off the mark. This time, Hayes gets the rebound for the Eagles. Moss will make a bad pass inside to Shrewsbury and give up the layup. Eagles fighting hard, got to give them that, but just not a lot's falling into place. Get it to Hayes. Over to Shrewsbury on the perimeter. Back to Moss. Down low. And just off the mark by Kane. And it is tipped by Hayes out of bounds, and it'll come the other way. Reminder, the Fremont Nutrition right here in Fremont, Indiana will be having cardio drumming next Monday. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, don't be sure to miss that. Angola will move the ball around a little bit. Inside pass. Back out to the perimeter. For 20 will drive. They'll lose the handle, but picked up by another teammate. Back to the top of the key. They won't take the shot. They don't need to at this point. Just want to keep the ball. And a travel by 20. I do not have her here on my roster, so apologies to her family if they think I'm just ignoring her name. She is not here on my roster. And a steal by number 15, Carly Gillen for the Hornets. Inside pass, good, just missed. And a rebound goes to Libby Curry. Eagles will bring it back up. Moss at the top, gets over to Shrewsbury. Inside pass to Curry. Good pass, but good play by the Hornet who came streaking in there. And the layup is good. About 50% of the Hornets' points at this point have to be off of breakaways at the top of the key for a layup. They're doing very good at that. Double team on Moss, and a timeout called by Coach Parnan for the Eagles. With about 2 minutes left in this third quarter. if the Hornets continue this trend, they'll end up with an unprecedented JV girls basketball game final score, as they're on track to reach almost 60 points by the end of the game. They might slow down here a little bit, as they could quite literally hold the ball the rest of the game, and Fremont would still have to make quite a big run to get back in it. Fremont will rebound on its own side of the court, get it into Shrewsburg. She'll drive the baseline, get it into Curry. Inside pass to Hayes that could have been 2 points, but she missed it. Another breakaway, good ball fake by number 20 for the Hornets again. Lots of great plays made by her today. Pass into Kane, back out to Shrewsburg for 3. Just off the front. And she'll get her own rebound. Inside pass is stolen by the Hornets. They'll quickly bring it down. Wide open again for the layup is number 20. And make it another. She's got 9 points tonight. Shrewsburg gets it. Back to Hayes. Down to Kane, who gets the basket. Good little executed play there by the Eagles. At this point, if I'm the coach for Fremont, I'll just be satisfied to see some good plays, see some good momentum, move on with the rest of the season. It's not like we're in sectionals yet. 20th inside move again, but kicks it out for a 3. Off the front of the iron, rebounded by Kane, who will get it over to Moss. Moss with some ball handling. Over to Kane. In the perimeter to Shrewsburg. She gets double teamed, but Hayes right under the basket and gets the shot. Couple of good plays by Fremont, finding some openings in this defense at last on Angola. Just a pity they couldn't find it sooner. Starting to close in on that Angola offense. But you cannot stop these continued layups that they're getting. Their turnover to score ratio on their drives is very good. Almost stolen. Hayes gets it back. Moss has it, gets double teamed. Gets tipped out by the Hornets. And looks like they'll wave it off, and that will be the end of the third quarter. So we have one more series coming up. And then the varsity game, which is looking like it'll tip off on time. Last night the games went very long, and the varsity didn't end until about 9:30. Which it was a Friday night, so it's good for the students, but I know it's past my bedtime, so. Shout out to the Fremont JV cheerleaders who, despite being few in number, putting on a show for us during the breaks. Keeping the crowd in it, or trying to keep the crowd in it. They can only do half of it, the crowd has to do the other half. Big crowd here for the Eagles student section tonight. Wearing their school pride for the rivalry night. Although they might have to wait about half an hour to get to something a little more close. While the guys team has not played their rivalry night against Angola yet. They were scheduled to, and then it got rescheduled, so that'll be a good one at Angola. I know we call it, here we call it the Eagles Nest. I don't know if Angola calls it the Hornets Nest, but whatever they call it, it'll be there. That should be a really good game, as the Eagles are coming in 6-2 against their rival, with a very good chance to get the first win that Fremont's seen against the Hornets in probably about half a decade. Drive by Hilvers is broken up and stolen. Really good ball move by the Hornets with a wide open layup underneath, and they will capitalize on it. Hilvers will bring it up the court. Closely guarded. Looking for a screen, but defense playing very tough, and there will be a tie-up. And possession arrow goes to Fremont. Hilvers is incredulous, thought there was a foul there. Angola, with their boys team and the girls team, has always been very good at finding out how to be as aggressive as possible while still having very few fouls. They haven't had a single foul this entire half, which with a different crew you might get a lot more fouls, different opinions, different prejudices, but nothing's conclusive enough to say there should be a foul called consistently. And they've mastered that art of walking the line of not being too aggressive, being aggressive enough to force a lot of turnovers. Inside pass, Curry is intercepted. Long pass gets picked up by 30, but she'll lose it out of bounds. And Fremont will get the ball back. Shrewsbury will bring it up, pass it inside to Curry. Pass it outside to Hilvers. She'll drive off the screen, get it back into Curry on the pick and roll, and gets the foul on the shot. Good executed play there by the Eagles. Very good pick and roll there. Well, in the Hornets' case, having no fouls this half, I'm sure they'll take the foul to the guaranteed 2 points and make Libby Curry score 2 on the free throws. First one's off the mark. So the foul has already turned out successful for the Hornets. Second shot is up and good. Nothing but net on that one. Hornets will get back to usual ball movement. Fremont playing very aggressive defense as compared to the first half, trying to get the ball back and get some plays stringed together. Especially in basketball, you never quite give up, even if the game seems out of reach, until you get down to the last couple minutes. Long three is off the mark, but rebounded, and the layup is missed. So 2 missed shots there, and Fremont get the ball back. Fremont trying to push the pace, but trying not to turn it over in the process. Good pick by Curry, and not entirely sure what just happened there. Apparently there was an away from the ball foul on number 20, Michaela Gumbel. Not sure what happened. Must have been a push off or a moving screen or something. And Angola will get the ball back to themselves. .15 for Hornets. Will pass it over to 23. Get outside of the key. 15 has it, inside pass, and passed her where she thought she was going, but she cut a different direction and went out of bounds. Going the other way. Fremont executing a play called 2, whatever that is, make it simple, I guess. Shrewsbury loses the handle, and a blocking foul on Hayes. Got a little aggressive, trying to get the ball back before it could be properly secured, but put a little too much body into it. Hornets with the ball, up 50-17 with about 4.5 minutes left. Steal by Curry on the inside pass. Hilvers will bring it down the court. Hornets not taking a whole lot of threes at this point. They don't need to, just got to hold on to the ball. Hayes double teamed. Cole is very good at this help side defense. She's about to be counted for closely guarded, and down to Mores. She'll go up and just miss off the front iron. Rebounded by Curry. She'll get it out for 3 by Shrewsbury, but it's missed. And Mores will get the foul on the shot. First foul, or second foul, I believe, for Angola this entire half. Yep. I'm sure they're fine with that. And we'll take the free throws. High arcing shots. First one off the back of the iron. So transitioning from soccer in Brazil to basketball in the United States, she's done decent at it. She's gotten some points here. Second free throw off the front of the iron. So they'll kick it over to the corner. 43 will hand it on the top of the key. Over to 10. Inside pass, 23 loses the handle, but gets picked up by another player. 20 with the drive, kicks it out for a 3 this time, off the mark, and Hilvers will get the rebound for Fremont. Gets tipped away, Hilvers grabs it back. They'll get it over to Shrewsbury, down to Hayes. Inside pass to Curry, she'll go up, and just miss, in and out. Ball rolls around a little bit, and we'll have a tie-up. Possession error goes to Fremont. Ball will stay down here. Hilvers will inbound. Angola playing man-to-man defense, looks like. High arcing pass. Grabbed with one hand by Hayes. Get the help from Shrewsbury. Bullet pass by Shrewsbury. I don't believe she plays softball, but that looked like one right there. Off the hands of Curry as it stands, and go look at the ball back. Inside pass to number 30, who will drive but loses the ball, kicks it back out to the corner, over to the top of the key to 20, back to 43, inside, and stolen by Shrewsbury.
I've seen her twice on campus.
And Hilvers gets it across almost an over and back, but nope. Goes up, Morris, and just misses. But possession will stay with Fremont.
But she was on the phone, so I couldn't say anything to her. I was so upset.
Morris will come out for Erica Kane. Shrewsbury has it, over to Hayes.
Yeah.
Now Hilvers with it. It's double teamed. And bounces it off her defender to keep it here and avoid the 5-second call. Hilvers will rebound. Gets it to Curry. Goes up. Just misses, but Hayes will put it back and gets it to go. Hayes leads all Fremont scores with 6 points right now. And ill-advised pass by the Hornets, and Hayes will get it back. Although at this point, it's just get some plays together for pure competition's sake, as there are less than 2 minutes left to go in this game, with the Hornets leading 50-19. Well, it looks like they've backed off a little and will not reach that 60-point threshold that they were on track for. Shrewsbury almost with the steal, but 15 will bring it down. Over to the corner, wide open. She won't take the shot. She, of course, doesn't need to. 15 will just dribble around and let that clock run. Yep, just getting it around, let the clock run a little bit. There is no shot clock in Indiana high school basketball, but the IHSAA is considering one for next year and the years after if we would like it, especially in the playoffs when teams will just dribble once they have the lead to get a win. Fremont will try to get the ball back because they'll get them closely guarded. But the Hornets will just continue to pass it around and don't care if the Eagles foul them, they'll just give them shots, stop the clock. And there will be a foul by Erica Kane on number 20. Number 22, Rhiannon Gebhardt will come in for number 40, Erica Kane. Oh no, she will not. She'll be coming in for number 50, Libby Curry. 40 seconds even left in this one. Number 20's first shot is good. And she breaks double digits. Out of the Hornets on the floor, she leads them with 10 points. I'm not sure if there's somebody on the bench who might have more, but second shot off the mark. Be picked up by Gebhardt. We'll bring it down for Hilvers. Try to get a score or two in here for competition's sake, but they turn it over. And number 15 will bring it down quickly. Just kind of dribble it around, pass it around, let that clock expire. Very well played game by the JV Hornets tonight, capitalizing on those turnovers and having a very efficient offense. They should be very successful in their future games. Of course, Angola basketball, girls basketball at least, is usually pretty successful. Good game played by them tonight. The ball will be tipped out with 1 second left, so not sure why that needed to happen, but we'll just inbound it to get that final tick off. And that'll do it. Final score, Angola JV Hornets 51, Fremont JV Eagles 19. So it looks number 20 for the Hornets did not lead their scores. Number 15 did with 13. Then number 20 with 10, and then number 30 with 8. For the Eagles, number 1, Alexis Hayes, led with 6 points. 40, Erica Kane had 4 points, and Hallie Shrewsburg had 2 points. That'll do it till 20 minutes from now when we have our varsity tip-off, and we'll see you then.